They say the dead tell no tales. But in West Philadelphia, one cold February morning in 2023, a woman did. Not with her voice, but with the eerie silence of her final resting place. A locked refrigerator inside an abandoned apartment, 3 stories up in a building no one had paid attention to in months. It started like a routine service call. A maintenance worker was sent to check out a smell. Tenants had been complaining about a leak, and the unit in question was supposed to be vacant. The door was locked from the inside, deadbolt intact, no signs of forced entry. But the landlord insisted no one had rented that space since November. When the worker finally pried the door open, stale air poured out like breath held too long. The room was dim, lifeless, dishes still in the sink. A dead clock blinking 12 o'clock. And humming softly, steady and cold, was the fridge. He opened it. Inside, neatly seated on the bottom shelf, knees curled toward her chest like someone sleeping in the fetal position, was a young black woman, fully clothed in casual wear. Her hair braided, skin pale from frostbite, lips frozen shut. No blood, no wounds, no violence, just stillness, as if someone had carefully placed her there, not in panic but with intention. The fridge had been running nonstop for weeks. The police arrived within 20 minutes. Forensics followed. They expected answers, identification, anything. But she had no ID, no jewelry, no purse. Just a destroyed iPhone microwaved into melted plastic and a single strange tattoo behind her right ear. A symbol that didn't match any known gang, brand, or religious group. Her fingerprints weren't in any local or national databases. Her face triggered no matches in facial recognition software. No missing persons report. It was like she'd never existed. Then things got stranger. The fridge, still plugged in, had been powered by a separate line. Whoever put her there made sure the electricity stayed on. No cameras in the hallway. No security footage from the building. Rent for the apartment had been paid on time every month using Bitcoin. Anonymous. Untraceable. But digital logs showed something curious. The rent had been paid from multiple IP addresses, bouncing through VPNs in Iceland, Romania, and the Philippines. Someone went through a lot of effort to stay hidden. As the investigation deepened, online sleuths picked up the story. It hit Reddit. Fast. The tattoo was posted on a true crime thread, and within hours, users had linked it to a defunct website, something called the Silhouette Project. Archived screenshots showed cryptic writing, images of mannequins, digital maps of underground tunnels, and manifesto-like rants about transcending the human condition through cold stasis. It was dismissed as an art collective, until 2 other Jane Does in different states turned up in similar conditions over the past 4 years. Clean scenes, bodies frozen, no DNA, no identity, and the same tattoo behind the ear. The FBI quietly stepped in. A serial case was forming, but the media didn't know that yet. Neighbors claimed they hadn't seen anyone enter or leave the apartment. One said he heard soft humming and a high-pitched sound at 2 a.m. 2 weeks before the discovery. Thought it was just an old AC unit. Another remembered a woman fitting the Jane Doe's description knocking on doors in the neighborhood back in December, asking to use a phone. Said she looked scared, disoriented. That was never confirmed. The autopsy brought no peace. No signs of overdose, poisoning, or blunt force trauma. Her stomach was empty. No defensive wounds. But something didn't fit. Her time of death, according to the coroner, was approximately 72 hours before discovery. 3 days, not 3 months, which meant she had been alive or somewhere else until just before she was placed in that fridge. So who moved her? And why did they wait? Someone had access. Someone planned it. Someone knew what they were doing. And someone still hasn't been found. To this day, no name, no next of kin, no motive. Just a woman preserved in silence, surrounded by frost, hidden behind a locked door that opened too late. In a world where every step is tracked, every click logged, and every person catalogued, she slipped through without a trace, until someone wanted her found. And even then, only partially. They call her Jane Doe 2023. But in the corners of the internet, on forums filled with theorists and digital detectives, she has another name now. The woman in the freezer. And whoever put her there, might still be watching.